Assalamu alaikum, my dear viewers. I'm your friend, your teacher, Mr. Bughio. Again, live with you with the same topic, idioms, but the part 4, the last part of the series. Those who have not watched my previous videos, part 1, part 2, and part 3, here the links I have already shared with you. You can visit and you can watch my previous videos and understand the topic that is the idiom. Those who want to join me after this lecture and those who want to join during this lecture and participate, they are welcome. So today the final round of topic that is idiom. As we already discussed with you that what is the meaning of idiom. Basically, idiom, if you take the words literally, the meaning would not be clear. But if you take separately, so you have to understand is a phrase, or you can understand is a combine, then you can easily understand the right use of the idiom. So let's move today. Those who want to join me, I would share the idiom, and if you want to make the sentences, you can make the sentence. I'm going to share the link with you. Let's move to topic that is the idiom. Yes, my dear, idioms we should understand. Idioms exist in every language. You can easily understand the idioms because they are used in all languages. So they are words, basically, they are phrases that are not meant to be taken literally. We cannot just only take word by word. We cannot take individually. We have to take it as a phrase, as a complete phrase. For example, if you say someone has cold feet, now if you take it separately, cold is having the different meaning and feet has also different meaning. But cold feet, it does not mean their toes are actually cold. Rather, it means they are nervous about something. So, cold feet means some people are nervous. So, in this way, we can use idioms in our language. As I told you previously, the more you use idioms, the better English your English can be better way. Previously, the more you use idioms, the better English. So, my dear viewers, we have already completed 60 idioms, and today I'm with you to complete. At least we are supposed to complete 100 idioms, but there are thousands idioms. But you have to remember, the more you remember the idioms, the better English you can speak. Let's move to idiom number 61. It says, between the devil and the deep sea. Some people use in this way, between the devil and the deep blue sea. We can say also like this. Now, this idiom means between the two situations. Now, keeping this meaning in your minds, those who are with me, I would request them to make one sentence Now, between the devil and the deep blue sea are between the devil and the deep sea. Let me make one sentence. Students were bored at home. They did not enjoy sitting at home, but outside, if they go, there would be the chances of the COVID 19. So, students nowadays feel that they are between the devil and the deep sea. Sometimes teachers are between devil and the deep sea. They cannot decide what to do and what not to do. So the meaning of between the devil and the deep blue sea means between the two situations. Now I can see here in comment box there are few students. They have one student Muhammad Ibad. He has used one sentence. Let me check. Ali was stuck in between the devil and the deep sea. Yes, it's correct one. Mr. Abad has used nice way between the devil and the deep sea. Now moving to idiom number 62, that is to move heaven and earth. To move heaven and earth means to make maximum efforts. Let me make one sentence. Mr. Abad moves heaven and earth to get the first position in exams. Good students always move heaven and earth to get the first position. To move heaven and earth means to make maximum efforts. Those who are with me today, I would request them to make one sentences. Today, be with me, use these idioms in your sentences so that we can go forward and we complete today's topic. So, here to move heaven and earth means to make maximum efforts. Josefa moves heaven and earth to get the first position in English test. Now again, Muhammad Ibad, our brilliant student, he always makes his, that makes the best possible, the efforts. So he has used one sentence that Qaid Asam moved to heaven and earth to get Pakistan. Now here, Mr. Ibad, some little bit grammatical mistakes he has made. Qaidism, there should be capital letter, and after move there should not be to. Otherwise, the sentence is correct. The sentence should be Qaidism moved heaven and earth to get Pakistan. Then it would be the correct one. Now, Kashaf Fatma is also a very active girl. She is with us and she has used my relatives move heaven and earth for entry test. This is correct one. We are having another Mr. Husefa Zubair. He is also a very competent student. He used we move heaven and earth to win cricket match. This is correct one. They are genius students. They have moved. They have really used sentences in a nice way. Let's move to 63 idiom, that is to take time by the forelock. To take time by the forelock means to seize the opportunity, to capture the opportunity, to get the opportunity before it is too late. This is the meaning of the idiom to take time by the forelock. Now let's see. First of all, let me make one sentence. Whenever any job comes or whenever there is a publication of the jobs in newspaper, I always take time by the forelock. Means I always seize the opportunity before it is too late. If I will not take time by forelock, definitely the chance will be given to somebody else. To take time by the forelock means to seize the opportunity before it is too late. Now, again, genius students, we should follow the idiom that to take time by the forelock. This is correct one. Now, Ibad is a little bit fast one because he has to seize the opportunity. Now, here is Mr. Umar is also, he has joined us. He has used one sentence to take time by the follow for it is too late. Actually, this is not a complete sentence, Mr. Umar, but Ibad has used nice way. To take time by the forelock means to seize the opportunity before it is too late. Now, Kasha Fatma has used sentence for accountant post. She takes time by the forelock. This is correct one. But Kashaf Fatma, again, when you start any sentence, first of all, there should be subject, there should be verb, and then rest of the predicate, there should be the object. Try to use, first of all, the subject. And the first letter should always be capital. So you have to be a little bit faster, but you have to write correctly also. This is correct one. Let's move to number 63 idiom, that is to flog a dead horse. To flog a dead horse means to waste one's efforts, to waste somebody's efforts, to waste his or her efforts. To flog a dead horse. He tried his level best to reach a time, but his younger brother flogged a dead horse. It means his younger brother wasted his efforts. He woke up early in the morning, changed his dress, wanted to go and reach at school, but his younger sister flogged a dead horse. Means all his efforts were wasted by his younger sister. To flog a dead horse means to waste one's efforts. Once you can use his, her, we can easily use it when we use this kind of the idiom to flog a dead horse. My uncle flogged a dead horse on his old car. Yes, this is correct one. Muhammad Ibad, you are genius. Very fast and quickly and correctly sentence you have used it. But Kashaf Fatma is not also lacking behind. She is on the same time. She has used one sentence. We should not flog a dead horse. This is correct one. That we should not waste our efforts. Josefa is not also lacking behind. He will also chase Mr. Ibad and Kashaf Fatma. I scored a century in a match, but Ibad flogged a dead horse. So he wasted your efforts. Okay, this is correct one. These are my genius students of our class, Mr. Ibad, Kashaf Fatma, Amna, Nehal, Zainab, Shabar. They all are nice students. So I come really live because of you people that you have already enjoyed your whole day. 1 hour at least do study with me also. Now moving to number 65. Oh, 60, the numbering problem. Anyway, 66. Bake against the wall. Bake against the wall means be in a different situation from where escape is difficult. Means you are in such a kind of a situation where you cannot escape, you cannot run away. Well, when I reached at home, there was a two. When I went to bazaar, I found a jam packed everywhere. But really, I was back against the wall. Means I was in a situation where I cannot escape it. There are certain people who are back against the wall whenever they struggle. Means they are in a situation where they cannot escape it. So back against the wall means be in a difficult situation where from where escape is difficult. Let's see how students are making sentences. Mr. Abad has used one sentence. Count of Monte Cristo backed against the wall in dungeon. Now, in dungeon, yes, you're right, Ibad, that the Count of Monte Cristo he was back against the wall in dungeon. Means he was in a situation where he cannot escape very easily. It was very difficult for him to escape. Correct use Mr. Ibad has used, and the first gentleman that was Mr. Ibad who has used in a nice way. Now moving to idiom number 60. See, actually that was 65, but now it is basically 66. It was a numbering problem. Anyway, 66 idiom is to look for a needle in a haystack. To look for a needle in a haystack means to seek what is impossible to find. You are searching what is impossible to find. You are just only looking for what is impossible to find it. Let me make one sentence. My friend lives from hand to mouth, but he wishes that he would be the millennial and he would visit America. So I just want to said him that just you are looking for a needle in a haystack. So you have to cut your coat according to your cloth. You should not look for a needle in a haystack. Be realistic. Be rational. To look for a needle in a haystack means to seek what is impossible to find. Now, students are making. I am very sorry. I cannot. Maybe I cannot read your all sentences because we have to complete also all. Kasha Fatma has also used. Thank you very much. I definitely will check your sentences. Those who are making, but definitely we have to move forward also. So the idiom is to look for a needle in a haystack means to seek what is impossible to find it. Again, Muhammad Ibad, a very fast student, active student. My friend searched his mobile in river, which is almost to look for a needle in a haystack. Wonderful sentence Mr. Ibad has used. I used to look for a needle in a haystack when I was a child. Yes, you're right, Mr. Josefa. So, to look for a needle in a haystack means to search for or look for what is completely impossible to find it. Yes, it happens. Children look for a needle in a haystack. Excellent way you people are using sentences. Moving to 67, burn your boats or burn your bridges. A very famous, very common idiom it is. It means if you burn your boats, you do something that make it impossible to change your plans and go back to the earlier position or situation. Means you cannot go back. There are certain people who used to live in villages, but they burned their boats and shifted to the cities. They burnt their boats and shifted to in the cities. So there are certain people who lived and who were born and brought up in Pakistan, but they got opportunity to leave Pakistan and settle in Australia. So they are supposed to burn their boats because they cannot come frequently. They have to burn their boats. So burn your boats means you are not supposed to go back to the previous situation. You have to go forward. This is the meaning of idiom burn your boats or bridges. Mr. Josefa has used sentence after passing metric we burn our boats. The wonderful sentence Mr. Josefa has used correctly. Good. Moving to next 68 idiom. Take away your breath. Take away your breath means if someone or something takes your breath away, it astonishes you. Mean take away your breath means you become so amazed, you become so much astonished. If someone or something takes your breath away, it means it astonishes you. Well, everyone worked hard for the test, but when the result was announced, Kashif got the highest marks. So every student took, it seems that it has taken away everyone student's breath. Take away your breath means you become very much astonished. When Josefa gets first position, Ibad takes away his breath. So he becomes so much astonished. He becomes amazed. My grandfather death news takes away my breath. Wonderful, Mr. Ibad. Excellent sentence you people are using. Well done, better, well done. This is the way, the best competition. All competent students are here with me today. 10 are watching and few are just only making sentences. Rest of others are afraid. Those who are watching, I will request you to share my live stream and like it also. Share it with in your groups, in your the Facebook accounts, so that more and more viewers I can get it. Let's move to 69 idiom. It says sell like hot cakes. Sell like hot cakes. Now, sell like hot cakes means if something sells like hot cake, it sells very quickly. Means something which is very much good one, and when it comes in the market, all things are sold out. When there's a sale on different shops, when any shoes or the dress comes in a market, they are being sold like hot cakes. I wanted to buy new shoes, but as I reached at the Bata store, they said all shoes are finished now. So because that all were sold like hot cakes. So sell like hot cake means it sells very much fast. When there is a sale, definitely cloths are being sold like hot cakes. Now in winter season, mostly warm cloths are sold like hot cakes. So here iPhone 12 sell like the hot cakes in every market. Wonderful sentence, Mr. Ibad. Excellent. The first student who has made one sentence, that is Mr. Muhammad Ibad. And nice sentence he has used. iPhone 12 sold like the hot cake in every bazaar. This is correct one. Amna will not also leave Mr. Ibad. She will also chess and she will give definitely tough time to these guys. When I open my own cake shop, they are sold like hot cakes. This is correct one. Very good. Wonderful, wonderful sentences, Amna. Well done, beta. Well done. Very good. Moving to idiom number 70. Change tune. Now, change tune means if you change your tune, you change the way you behave with others from good to bad. Well, I was very good to my cousin, but when he became rich, he changed tune. Means he has completely changed. First was good, but after getting so much rich, he became so much prosper. He changed tune. Now, change tune means you change your behavior from good to bad. Let's see if anyone who has understood. Kashaf Fatma has also used one sentence that is, she said, whenever new model of cars come, cars sell like hot cakes. This is correct one. Now, Josefa, I changed my tune when Ibad misbehaved with me. Wow, means your good behavior is going to be changed into the bad one. Yes, it happens. So Ibad, be careful. Be careful. Do not be that much, that free with Mr. Josefa. He is a serious gentleman. Amna has used when she heard of her fame, she changed her tune completely. Wonderful sentence, excellent way Amna has used. This is the best way. Amna, Ibad, Kashaf, and Husefa, they are the cream of our class. Really superb. Invite others also, my dear boys, girls. Say links, share the links also, so that they can join and make the sentences. 70 we have done, still 30 remaining. Let's move forward. Next is run around in circles. Run around in a circle means to be active without achieving any worthwhile result. Means sometimes you might have seen such students who they become very much active, but their result is not that much good. Well, there are so many students, they work day and night, but they ran around in circles. There's no result of it. Though girls work day and night, in the last they run around in circles. Run around in circles mean they try to be very much active, but the result is again the zero. There's no worthwhile result. The result is not that much good. So efforts are useless then. Let's see the sentence. Few students, not reading all, but few sentence I'm reading here. Muhammad Ibad, he has used one sentence. Josefa run around in circle because of his careless manner. Josefa, Ibad, very good student. Okay. So run around in circles means just only be active without achieving any satisfactory results. Kashaf, sir, we use don't and can't. Yes, you can use it. Why not? You can use don't in the present, can't you can also use it. Tense is not the bell, there's no any boundary of the tenses. All tenses you can use it. Run could be the running, run could be rain also, second form, even the third form, you can use it. Run, ran, run, you can use it. So I would request those who are making sentences, your casual chatting should not be in comment box. Better to make sentences, so time should not be wasted. Wonderful, Mr. Ibad, and they are good students. Let's move. So here, run around in circles means to be active without achieving any result. Moving to next topic, next idiom number 72 is this is 772 again moving to 73. Drive a hard bargain. Drive a hard bargain means if you drive a hard bargain means you argue hard to get a favorable deal. It means you argue with the people in order to the deal should be in your favor. Means you start bargaining on one thing. Well, when I went, let me make one sentence. When I reached at a mobile market, I liked one mobile. Uh, the shopkeeper said me that it cost at least 1 lakh. Then I drove a hard bargain, and when I drove a hard bargain, he gave me in 80,000. So means I argue hard so that I should get the favorable deal. First he said 1 lakh, but now after driving a hard bargain, he gave me in 80,000. So let's see. Sarah got first position without run around in circles. Yes, you're right. Kashif Fatma, wonderful sentence. So drive a hard bargain means you argue hard in order to get the favorable deal. Favorable means whatever the dealing is there, that will be in your favor. My uncle used to drive a hard bargain at every shop. Amna. Very good. This is very less people have such kind of the qualities. They mostly people do not drive a hard bargain. They consider that as cheap. But our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to do the bargaining also. So bargaining is kind of sunnah. We should also follow. Well, Ibad is expert in it. He always drives a hard bargain with me also. Sometimes I say, Bhai, I have to start this topic, and he start driving a hard bargain and he wins. So I drive a hard bargain for getting higher marks in studies. This is also correct one, Mr. Umar. Wonderful. Good, good, good. You people are using well done. Thank you, thank you. All my dear regular, viewers. Thank you very much for. Again, I would request you to share my link and share, that in your group so that they can also join me and they can make the sentences. Another sentence, Ibad, don't drive a hard bargain with sir. No, no, Umar, you don't know. He drives a hard bargain with me. He has such quality. He sometimes changes my mind even with giving some ideas. So he has guts of driving a hard bargain. This quality, Mr. Ibad is having, no doubt in it. Moving to 74, against the clock. The idiom is against the clock. Now, against the clock means if you are working against the clock, it means you are working in great hurry. Well, when the exams were on our shoulder, most of the students work against the clock. Means they work in great hurry. So if you will not do your work on time, you have to be against the clock. Means everything you will do in hurry then. If you do not start anything on time, you have to work against the clock. Means everything you have to do in a hurry. So Kashaf Fatma has used one sentence. Ate some people are used to drive a hard bargain. This is correct one, Kashaf Fatma. This is nice way. Another, I worked against the clock while my friends were waiting for me. Yes, means you work in a great hurry. Yeah, this is Miss Omar. Wonderful sentence you are making also. Good one, good. Okay. Now moving to there's Amna also has used one sentence. She said, when my sister heard of a picnic, she started completing her homework against the clock. Very good. Excellent sentence. Amna, Umar, they both have used wonderful sentences. Very good. Keep it up. Keep it up. 75. Close the door on someone. Close the door on someone means if you close the door on someone or something, it means you no longer deal with it. Well, uh, if I find any person misbehaving with me, I always close the door on him or her. Majority of the students face this problem when they cross the limits. The teachers close the door on them. Close the door on someone means you no longer deal with somebody or deal with something. When I found that he has become dishonest, I closed the door on him. So close the door on him means you stop dealing with him anymore. Omar has used sentence, even Amna has used. Let me check. We should not close doors on someone. Wow, Amna, excellent. We should not close the. But Amna, sometimes it happens. People misbehave and you cannot tolerate. So definitely you are supposed to close the door on them. Otherwise, they will keep on behaving the same way. Nip the evil in the bud. Let's see another. Umar has also used I closed the door on someone when he or she was cheating with me. That's correct one. Now in the Umar at the place of someone, you can say on her, on him, on them, on any name. It's not necessary you use someone. Means here someone is optional. But after on, you can use his, you can use on him. I have closed the door on him because he was not behaving correctly. Means no longer deal with him. Kashif Fatma, some boys close the doors on someone in front of the principal. Means they know, yes, this Kashif is also a correct sentence. Kashif, wonderful beta. You have also done wonderful sentence. Let's move to idiom number 76. Burn the midnight oil. Now, burn the midnight oil, it means you work so much hard even late at night. You work late in the night. You work day and night even. Burn the midnight oil. Mr. Ibad, Kashaf, Amna, Umar, Huzefa, and likewise so many students, they burn the midnight oil to get first position in tests. Good students always burn the midnight oil to achieve their grades. So burn the midnight oil means to work harder and harder, maybe work day and nights. Let's see who's going to make first sentence. Seven students at the moment watching and few are making sentences also. Burn the midnight oil. I will also move forward also. Number 77. Chicken. Here, let me check number again. 76. Umar has used sentence Qaid Azam burned the midnight oil to get Pakistan. This is correct one. Another, Kashaf Fatma, in in exams we burn the midnight oil. In exams we burn the midnight oil is correct one. Kashaf Fatma. uh, Amna, when there were board examinations, I burnt the midnight oil. This is correct one, Amna. The sentences you people are making. Well done, Umar. Uh, few grammatical mistakes are there, but it's okay. You understood what is the meaning of how it can be used. Qaidasm burnt. It should be the second form burnt the midnight oil to get Pakistan. This will be the correct one. Moving to 77, that is chicken and egg situation. Chicken and egg situation means if a situation is chicken and egg, it is impossible to decide which of the two came first. and cast the other one. Well, when I let me make one sentence: chicken and egg situation. When I said students to come at 7 o'clock, Amna and Ibad, they came at the same time. So Amna was saying, I came first, and Ibad was saying, I came first. So I was the teacher. The teacher was in chicken and egg situation. We did not know. Teacher even did not know who came the first. Either chicken or the egg has come. So chicken and egg situation means you cannot decide who came first and who came the last. So this is the idiom chicken and egg situation. Now chicken and egg situations. Moving to next, let me see if any student makes sentences, otherwise we'll move forward. We are waiting those students who are watching me. Kashaf Fatma and rest of others are also still there. Let me check who's going to make the sentence first. Chicken and egg situations means if a situation is chicken and egg, it means it is impossible to decide who got the first position, who got not. So sorry, I have to leave now because I am going at my home from my. Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Sebat. I will request you also that share my link so that more and more students can join and more views, even subscription. I also want that this will help all the students. It's just only class, one English class, online classes is this is a kind of the online classes. Anyway, thank you very much. Those who have joined, we will continue our work. 77 chicken and egg situation we have done. Kashaf Fatma has made one sentence. In quiz competition between two girls, chicken and egg situation was. Yes, you're right. Alaf, okay, Kashaf, very good. Moving to 78 on cloud 9. On cloud 9 means if you are on cloud 9 means you are very happy. Today Mr. Ibad is on cloud 9 because today is his birthday. So we should be always on cloud 9. Life has no any that calendar. We do not know what's going to happen, so try to be on cloud 9. On cloud 9 means be happy. Okay, so on cloud 9 means you are very happy. When I asked this question from Amna that why are you on cloud 9, she said, Sir, I got the first position. That's why I'm on cloud 9. Moving to 79. Under a cloud. First was on cloud 9 and now is under a cloud. Amna has I was on cloud 9 on my result day because I achieved first rank. This is correct one. Umar has used Ibad was on cloud 9 because it's Valentine Day. Hello, Mr. Umar, Valentine Day. So it's still, I think they are supposed to wait. Anyway, Kasha Fatma, yesterday my sister was on cloud 9 because she was selected in MBBS. Wonderful. That's very good. On cloud 9 means become very happy. Moving to next 79, that's under a cloud. Now, under a cloud means you are suspicious or you are in trouble. When the result was not in favor of Josefa, he was under a cloud. means he was in suspicion, he was in trouble. So he was in trouble means under a cloud. Nowadays, everyone is under a cloud because of the so many problems going on in our country. So, if you want to help the people, try to help those people who are under a cloud, those who are in trouble. Moving to 80. Hate in the clouds. Now, hate in the clouds means if your head is in the cloud means you are not in touch with the ground realities. Let me make one sentence. When two students were arguing, one student was saying that science plays very vital role in developing any country. But other students say no, science is not the need of the time, but emotions are more important. So one who was believing in science, he said, "Your head is in the clouds," means you are completely not touching the ground realities. The ground realities are that one must follow the science also, because science and technology improving day by day. So here, Kashaf Fatma has you Raida fights with Sanya and she was under a cloud. Correct sentence? We all were under cloud when fast bowler bowled Mr. Ibad. Wonderful sentence. All are yesterday I was under cloud because I hate lost my ring. Oh, I'm very sorry, Amna. I'm very sorry for your ring. Everyone was under clouds because of the coronavirus. Yes, Mr. Umar, wonderful sentences you people are making. Josefa hid in the cloud while playing game. Means he is not touching with the realities. He is not realistic. He is not thinking rationally. It means Umar, good sentence, beta. You are nice. You are doing great job. Hate in the clouds means you are not following the realities, means you do not think rationally, irrationally you are thinking. So that's the head in the clouds. Moving to, we'll complete at least 100 and we are going to wind up this topic. Idiom. So 81 is small cog in a large wheel. Small cog in a large wheel means someone or something that has small role in a large setup of an organization. Means anyone who is very small role, a small part in a big organization. When I was in Bonaventure School, it was a huge school, but there was one of my friends. He was just like a small cog in a large wheel. Means his role was not that much large one. His role was very much small one. Means he was not that much important person in a very big organization. Small cog in a large wheel. So here it is a small cog in a large wheel. It is an idiom and the meaning is someone or something that has a small role in a large setup of organization. Let's move to the moving to 82. The other side of the coin. Idiom number 82, the other side of the coin. Now, let me see one sentence Mr. Umar has used. Let me read his sentence. Liaquat Ali Khan has a small cog in a large wheel in Muslim League. But I think Mr. Umar, he was not having uh, a small cock, but he was having a big, the part in it, in a, the struggle. Okay, the other side of the coin means the other point of view. Well, we were discussing about Kashmir issue, but there was one student. He shared the other side of the coin. Means he told something the other point of view. Means all were saying something different, but the one person, one student said the different thing. Means uh, whatever you take decision, you have to see the other side of the coin. Means you should see the ups and downs. You can see the pros and cons of everything before you move forward, before you take any decision. So the other side of the coin means the other point of view. Now let's move to 83. Pay someone back in his or her own coin means if you pay someone back in his or her own coin means you treat him or her in the same way as he or she treated you. One who has treated you badly means in the same way you are also treating him. If someone has treated you in a good way, means you are also paying him or her in the same way. Well, I was respected, so definitely I have to pay him back in his own coin. There are certain people, if you misbehave with them, they never pay you back in your own coin. Pay back someone back in his or her own coin means you behave the same way as you have been behaved. You treat the same way as you have been treated. There were two students. I'm making one sentence. There were two students. I asked Mr. Only one student why you were behaving badly with him. He said, "Sir, I paid him back in his own coin." Means he behaved the same way as he behaved with him. So, pay someone back in his or her own coin means treat the same way as you have been treated. Umar has used this sentence I'm sharing the other side of the coin while explaining reading. This is correct one. I'm sharing the other side of the coin. Oh, sure. This is another. This correct sentence, Mr. Umar. Nice sentence you have used. Moving to 84. Left out in the cold. Left out in the cold means if you are left out in the cold means you are ignored. I don't like such teachers who really leave out any student in the cold. You should not leave out any student in the cold. Good teachers never leave out any student in the cold. So leave is the first form, left is the second form. Leave, left, left. Left out in the cold means you are ignored. There are certain students who are left out in the cold in the class. Let's see if you have understood. Please, you can make the sentences. Those who are with me. Moving to 85 idiom. To come to a head. To come to a head means if something comes to a head, means it reaches to the point of a crisis. Now, Kashmir has come, for example, I'm making one sentence. Kashmir has come to a head now. Pakistan has to deal with it. For example, his behavior has come to a head. Now I must treat the way he treated me. So, come to a head means The problem has reached to the point of crisis. Moving to 86. Cut corners. Cut corners means if you cut corners, you save money or effort by finding cheaper or easier ways to do some things. Whenever I take my mother for shopping, she cuts corners. Means she tries to buy such cheaper and so that things should be saved, the money should be saved. There are certain people they have habit of cutting corners whenever they go outside. To some extent, it's a good habit to cut corners. If you do not cut your corners, definitely you will be left without money. You will be penniless. Mr. Afan has used sentence Kashmir problem has come to hate. This is correct one. Moving to 87, cut someone down to seize. Cut someone down to seize, or to size, or to seize. If you cut someone down to seize, means to show them they are not as important or intelligent as they think. Sometimes few students cut their friends down to size. So here, cut someone down to size means that they are not that much intelligent. People who are not that much people are not that much intelligent as they think. So here, cut someone down to size means you make people understand that you think intelligent, but you're not. I cut my friend down to size. I cut my friend down to size means he considers himself intelligent, but he's not. Moving to number, it's a 88, cut someone's down to size, the same one. Moving to 88, handle with kid gloves. Handle with kid gloves. It means if you handle someone with kid gloves means you treat them with extreme tact and care. Means you care somebody, you take care like we take care of the kids. When I bought new mobile, I gave to my son. I said him, please handle with kid gloves. Means please handle the mobile with a complete care, extremely care. New television has been brought at home, so kids were warned or directed by the head of the house to handle TV with kid gloves. With kid gloves means they are supposed to treat it. They have to be careful when they use that when they turn on television. They are supposed to be very much careful. Moving to 89, have luck of the devil. Now, have luck of the devil means if you are have the luck of the devil means you are extremely lucky. Mr. Ali is having luck of the devil. She has a luck of devil. Well, there are certain people they don't work hard, but they have luck of the devil. Means they are very extremely lucky. They are very lucky. Mr. Umar is having luck of the devil. Mr. Ibad is having a luck of the devil. So luck of the devil means extremely lucky. Moving to 90. It says, keep an ear to the ground. Keep an ear to the ground. It means be well informed of current trends or opinions or happenings. If you want to be successful, you have to keep an ear to the ground. Means you have to be rational. You have to see the ground realities. If you want to see the ground realities, you have to keep an ear to the ground. You have to be very much rational. Keep an ear to the ground means you are well informed what's happening in the world, what's trends going on. Good students always keep an ear to the ground. Moving to idiom number 91. Shut one's eyes to. Shut one's eyes to. It means refuse to see or consider. Refuse to see or consider. Shut one's eyes to. When I showed my project to my teacher, he shut his eyes to it. Good teachers never shut their eyes to the every activity of their students. They should not refuse to see or consider. When students present anything, a good teacher never shuts his eyes to it. He or she appreciates. Moving to 92. Allow the dust to settle. Now, allow the dust to settle means to allow a situation to become calm or normal again after a period of excitement or upheaval. Now everything should be calm now. After a lot of hustle and bustle, if there will be calm, then we allow the dust to settle. Well, when there was a birthday party in my home, everything was scattered here and there. So I requested all the participants, please, I said them, allow the dust to settle. When I made everything mass, I allowed the dust to settle. Means I made everything calm. So that was the 92 idiom. Moving to the 93 idiom. That's eat your words. It's also very much common one. Most of the people use it. Eat your words. Now, eat your words means if you eat your words means you react your statement or words. Retract. Retract your statement or words. Uh, when he misquoted me, I said him, please eat your words. When he misbehaved with me, I said, eat your words. Think 100 times before you speak. Otherwise, you will have to eat your words. So be careful before you eat your words. Better think 100 times and speak. Moving to 94. Walk a tightrope. Walk a tightrope means if you walk a tightrope means you do something that allows little room for error. Now, after two attempts of CSS exams, my friend has a walk. He has walked a tightrope. Now he has to walk a tightrope. Means he has no other options. No error is accepted now. Walk a tightrope means no any kind of the chance remain. You are supposed to work harder because you are going to walk a tightrope. Moving to 95, stick to your guns. Now, stick to your guns means to maintain one's position despite disagreement or opposition from others. Stick to your guns. Now, whenever you share any new idea, people will not be happy with you, but you are supposed to stick to your guns. If you keep on if you keep on sticking to your guns, one day the people will admit you, they will accept you. Your ideas can be accepted if you stick to your guns. When you yourself cannot stick to your guns, people will never trust you. If you want the people should trust you, then you have to stick to your guns. Moving to 96. Be in a tight spot. Be in a tight spot means to be in a difficult situation. To be in a difficult situation. Well, I was in a tight spot whenever center is closed. Means I am in a difficult situation. Due to COVID-19, due to coronavirus, all people are in a tight spot. Yes, they are in a tight spot. So at the place of be, you can use is, am, are, was, were, you can use it. Be in a tight spot. Moving to 97, leave no stone unturned. It means to do everything you can to achieve your goal. When I make my mind to achieve anything, I leave no stone unturned. Good people never leave. They never leave no stone unturned. You are not supposed to leave any stone unturned. If you want to be successful, try not to leave any stone unturned. Leave no stone unturned means to do everything you can to achieve your goal. Moving to 98. Bitter pill to swallow. Now, bitter pill to swallow means something such as failure or rejection that is completely difficult to escape, difficult to accept, but has to be accepted. Now, sometimes the situation is that much worse, but you cannot change the situation. You have to take a bitter pill to swallow. When you cannot change people, I'm making one sentence. When you cannot change people, you have to eat bitter pill to swallow. Now, when I cannot change my friend, someone said me that it's like a bitter pill to swallow. Means you have to bear it because you cannot break your friendship. He will improve with the passage of time, but till that you are supposed to bitter pill to swallow. Moving to 99, that is a show someone the door. It means to ask someone to leave. Well, when I found misbehavior, any bad behavior in my class, I show students the door. Means I ask them to leave. I cannot bear such behavior in the class. I will say, I will show them the door. If you think that your friend is disturbing you, you are supposed to show him or her the door. So, show someone the door means to ask someone to leave. The last idiom for today, the series, as I told you, we will complete from 1 to 100 idioms with their meaning. The last idiom I'm going to share with you. That is in full swing. In full swing means if something happens in full swing, it happens at the highest speed or level of activity. When I entered the class was in full swing, means activities were going on. In full swing means something at the highest level, at the speed. His lecture was in full swing when I entered the class. Mr. Ibad, again, welcome, beta, welcome. You have used sentence Qaid-e-Azam showed Gandhi the door to leave Pakistan. This is correct sentence. Good gentleman, nice sentence. So, my dear viewers, we have completed 100 idioms, and today, thank you very much for watching and be with me. Thank you very much for this one. That you were with me, and we continued from 61 to 100. I would request you again to subscribe my channel, share with your friends. Let's move to now. We are going to end a live stream for just only at least we continued 1 hour, probably 1 hour and 15 minutes. Thank you very much, those who participated and those who made the sentences. Especially thanks to Mr. Ibad Sheikh, Josefa, Kashaf, Amna. They continued their the sentences, and they made very nice sentences. If anyone who wants to join me live, the link I have already shared. If you want, I can also again share the link, and if anyone wants to join, they can talk to me for just only 5 minutes because we cannot continue for longer. So that was today's live session, the last part of it, part 4. That was topic was idiom. In this way, we'll continue inshallah ta'ala live stream, because live stream all these will the record will be recorded on YouTube, and definitely by that doing such, definitely many the people, 1,000 people, whenever they want, they can just only click, and they can enjoy. They can also learn something in English grammar. So many students were with us today, and they were desperately waiting that when Sir Imran is going to be live, especially Josefa. He asks also. I try my level best to get time, because that I have a family, my that, kids. I was also very much busy. Yesterday, I think one day gap was there. Otherwise, I try my level best to come at least 1 hour live with my topic. So this live stream will be continued, will be continued. So I think that all feel difficulty to come live anyway. No problem, as you feel easy. Thank you very much, all of you. Take care. See you tomorrow with a new topic also. Wish you best of luck. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.